I had a strange dream one night. I was standing in the center of a dark room. With every second the realization crept in it was my room. It was so realistic I could hardly believe it was a dream. I took a step forward. This is some kind of overly realistic dream, flashed through my mind. I tried to find the light switch on the wall, but it just wasn't there. Suddenly, a huge moon peeked through the window, illuminating the room with a dim light. I looked around. The clock on the nightstand read 3 in the morning. Everything looked normal: the desk, the closet, the wallpaper. Everything was familiar. And there was my bed. What I saw on it made me numb. Lying on the bed, trembling slightly, was me. Not a sound around me. The door to the room slowly opened. A silhouette appeared behind it. But I wasn't scared. I didn't care. Someone came in. It was an old woman in her 70s, frail, wrinkled. I lost control of my body. The old woman slowly approached my bed, supported by her hand against the walls. A smirk slowly began to form on my face. My body was still lying calmly on the bed, not even aware of what was going on around me. The old woman stopped beside me, losing control. We stood beside the bed, looking at what was lying on it. The old woman reached out a decrepit hand toward my body. I grinned with a smirk. Something terrible was about to happen. I woke up in the same bed. My body lay obediently and I pinched myself a few times, just in case. My hands were trembling. I glanced out the window. The same huge moon was there, illuminating the room. I was scared no one was home. And what kind of dream was this? I went back to the bed. The clock on the nightstand showed 2:58. I walked over to the mirror on the closet. I felt like smiling, but instead of a smile, some kind of horrible grin appeared on my face. The fear was gone, and in its place was an unknown anger. 2:59. I realized that what I had seen in the dream was about to happen. I ran to the front door of the room. Terror overwhelmed me. I rushed to the door and leaned against it with all my weight. My mind refused to believe what was happening. Fear. It was squeezing me to the last drop. I slowly rolled to the floor, still blocking the entrance to the room. I stayed like that for several minutes. Silence. The days passed as a cloud covered the moon. I jumped up from the floor and hid under the covers on the bed. I fell asleep instantly. I wouldn't tell anyone in the house about what had happened until I'd sorted it all out. I used to sleepwalk at night a few times when I was a kid. Maybe it's something to do with this.